Yo, what up, though? Today I want to tell you guys another story about some people that laughed in my face. It was multiple people, but it's really two in particular. I'm gonna tell you about two quick stories. I'm gonna make this quick today because I don't want to take up all your time. So, the first story is a couple of months ago. I was with a loved one and their friend, right? Remember, I don't say no names because I don't kiss and tell. But I remember specifically, I'm sitting in the living room playing the game, and both of them, they're sitting in the kitchen. Now, they were having a couple of drinks, they were living their best life, enjoying themselves. And I'm just sitting, in the living room playing the game. I either was playing Fortnite or Halo Infinite. This is probably like a year and a half ago. I don't play Halo Infinite no more. The game is dead. But I've been playing Arc Raiders as of recently. But let me not digress. So I'm just sitting there and I hear one of the ladies. She say something about, some guys. They were talking about some guys like, they're them guys. Those guys, they them. That's them. Like them guys. Like they really real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? As far as like those guys that they were talking about, that was like they in shape for real. These guys are truly in shape, and and so I overheard them, and I was like, they was like, them guys, they really in shape. They him. Like them guys is them. Them guys, basically, is what they were saying. Like those are those guys. And I was like, I kind of heard them talking, so I kind of got up, walked to the kitchen, and I'm like, hey, I'm that guy too. I'm that guy. And I remember they both looked at each other and they literally was like, they was like, they just start laughing like, they thought it was so funny that I said that. And I'm like, oh. It actually funny. I was watching this Caleb City skit, and it was the one about Disney. And so when at the end, when he didn't win the Disney thing, when he didn't win the role, he was like, oh. So like, I'm like, oh, like for real? Like that's how y'all feel about me? Like, oh, like, y'all don't think I'm that guy? So I said, okay, So ever since then, I've just been putting in that work. I'm wearing these shades today. I'm trying to do something different, trying to see what look good on the camera. I like how the little light keep going in and out like that. That's pretty sweet. But anyway, so that was the one of the times. I'm just saying, I'm gonna mention two instances or two times that I was laughed at. So that was one time. So another time, this is probably like last summer. I'm driving back from this little zoo party my auntie threw. She be having like she invite a whole bunch of people over and throw a little zoo thing. Somebody she know bring a lot of animals and they bring it to her backyard or whatever. Anyways, when we driving back, we get to talking about in the car, with one of my loved ones. We talking about if you type in a sexy person, on Google Images, like for instance, maybe a sexy woman, 99% of Google Images is always gonna pop up with a woman that's in shape. The body might be a little different considering what race the woman is or who the woman is, but if you type in sexy women on Google Images, it's always gonna pop up with a woman that's in shape, right? Then, vice versa. Even if you type in a guy, if you type in a sexy man at beach, it's gonna be a man they might be different body types, but they're all gonna be in shape. They're all probably gonna be, big chest, big arms, six pack, all of that, right? You're not really gonna see, some overweight guys, when somebody type in sexy men or pause, like sexy men, or if you type in sexy women, you're not really gonna see too many BBL or BBW, excuse me, women, right? Now if you type in BBW women models or BBW women at beach, it probably would show. But if you just type in sexy women, so here's the point. I was saying, like, you know, if you type in sexy women, it's gonna be women that's in shape. And they were disagreeing. The women, they were disagreeing. Like, no, not all the women. I'm like, type it in then. Like, well, let's quit talking. Just type it in, and show me where you see a big mama. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. So then, you know, I was like, even if you type in a guy, a sexy guy at beach, it's all gonna be men in shape. Be men that's in shape. And they was like, okay. And I was like, low key, I was like, if I take a couple of pictures, I could be one of the men on the Google Images, right? As far as like sexy men at the beach. And before I could even get it out, before I could say I would be the, you know, somebody interrupted and said no. They were like, no. I'm like, dang, like, you don't think that I could be? So when they said that, I said, oh. So from that day forward, I said, you know what? It's just time to start demonstrating. Skip all the talking and trying to convince y'all on, you know, when not just women, but when people ain't in shape or when people ain't really looking their best, they'll try to defend other people that don't look their best. Like they'll try to defend like bigger guys or bigger women. If you start talking about a big woman, you know what I'm saying, like she need to get in shape, you know, a big woman gonna try to defend him. Like, no, girl, you look just fine. Like, no, boo-boo, you need to get in shape. You know, like I recommend it. I ain't saying you need to, but you should, right? A guy. Like some guys, they big bears, you know, they strong guys, but they just big, you know, like, you know, pause, right? It's like, bro, like you need to, you know, hit the treadmill, get in shape a little bit, like look your best. But another big guy defend him like, no, bro, bro, you look good, bro. Just make sure your clothes fit right. You know, they'll try to defend him. It's like, bro, get in shape, bro. When you in shape, you look your best, you feel your best. It's good for your mental health, all of that. So the point is that those are two times when you know, some people that are considered my loved ones said something nasty to me, and I said, oh, okay, oh, like on Caleb City, oh, okay. So it's just time to demonstrate, you know, and that's what I'm about right now. I'm about demonstrating. I don't really want to converse. I don't really want to talk about it. You know, people gonna be haters. People gonna, you know, doubt you. But you just gotta like, I feel like the best revenge is just being quiet and just surprising people. That's the best revenge. So anyway, if you like my content, like and subscribe. If you don't like and subscribe, for sure.